Hi, I'm Forrest Tanaka here with my second photography video, and this one will be for a Strobist-Style food shoot where I'll be taking a photo using off-camera flash of this very yummy looking cake, and I'll be doing it in a couple of different ways. I've taken some photos for restaurant websites of their dishes, and I found there's a couple of different styles that different restaurateurs like. And so I'll be covering both of those methods, so I hope it's understandable and I hope you enjoy it. Let's start with the camera. This is my Canon 40D, and it has the 70-200 f2.8 lens. Though you shouldn't extend the head tube of your tripod because it makes it very wobbly. I'm not actually touching the camera to take the shot, so I think we're okay here. The reason I'm setting it up so high is because I was finding that at its lowest position, it was running at too low an angle to the food. And where's our food? It's right here. And that's the cake that I'll be taking a photo of. I have it on a sheet of polycarb right here. Just a clear sheet to add a little reflection to it. And it's sitting on a piece of mat board that you use to frame photos. And I have a piece of foam core set up on this backdrop frame right there, and that will bounce the flash, the light of the flash, onto the food, and I'll show you that here next. This is a Canon 430 EX, and it's flagged on the bottom. So that keeps the light of the flash from getting directly onto the food. That's what I don't want. I just want the flash to light up the backdrop so that it'll bounce off onto the food, and we have the nice food backlighting. Now we can't do that without having a dark front of the food, so I also have this Vivitar 285 HV, simple flash, manual flash. And that's providing our front light through this umbrella, and that's providing a soft light onto the front of the food. This is actually a configuration I'm seeing a lot of restaurateurs like. It's just a very simple, white surrounding to their food, and not much else going on, if anything else going on, really. Even the fork on the napkin might be a bit much for some cases, but I wanted to add it for this one. Once again, I am shooting tethered. What that means is I have a USB cable connected to my camera, heading down to my laptop. And on my laptop you can see the live shot. This is what the camera is seeing right now. And so let me show that if I can. See, my hand right there. But that helped me pose the shot so that I don't have to keep running back to the camera to see what it's seeing. I'll trigger the shutter with this button using the Canon EOS software, and I have Adobe Lightroom set up to automatically pick up the photos that I'm taking. I'm about to press the button on my laptop to take the shot, and here we go. We've taken the shot, and now let's have Lightroom pick it up and see how it looks. And we see from the histogram here, nothing's getting blown out. Shadows are a little bit bright, but that's probably okay for now. I normally increase the contrast in post. And as we look close, I can see we got some nice sharpness here. And we have some nice bokeh going on with the fork. And I actually pre-calculated the depth of field using a depth of field calculator on my phone. So this is coming out basically perfect. This is exactly how I want it. The shadows on this dark side here are not too dark. This is not too bright. This part was lit by the 430EX behind the umbrella, and we're getting some nice reflections off the food right here. And so the next step is our country style shot, or our darker shot. You can see I've reconfigured everything for this darker shoot. I now have the food not on that mat board, but right directly on my wooden table. And I've added a third flash, a third strobe, and it's in an interesting position. It's on this tall light stand up near the ceiling. It's a 580EX, and you can see it has a spot grid, which is basically a set of straws that only allows light to come straight from the flash. It doesn't spread hardly at all in any other direction. So that is going to illuminate our food from the top. It's going to be providing our main light. I still have the 430EX here, which is going to bounce off the background, which I've now raised so that the background is darker. And I still have the 285HV Vivitar, providing the soft front light through that umbrella. You'll notice the backdrop, this white piece of foam core, is making a strong reflection off this shiny table. To cut that down, I've actually added a polarizing filter onto my lens right here, and I have it set up to cut down that reflection. This runner, this table runner, I folded up as an accent right here, and also because there are these dark things on the back of the cake. I guess these sort of sugar breadsticks, and I didn't want them to blend into the dark background. So this runner provides a little definition to that. And so we'll see how it works out. In fact, I'd be surprised if I don't have to reposition things. Alright, I've taken quite a few shots now, rearranging things, and I have changed the configuration. I've also changed the location of the strobe. The third strobe. I no longer have it pointing straight down. I was not liking what that was doing, and I've instead moved it over right there. So now it's providing sort of a rim light, and it bounces right off of those two sugar sticks or whatever those are. And because of that, I no longer need the runner here, which I moved off to the side, because the rim light is providing a nice definition of the shape. And that is the final shot. Let me check the sharpness. Sharpness is nice. You can see the reflection off the backdrop from these off of these cherries. You can see this ribbon is sharp. This pattern is sharp. These two sugar sticks. You can see the 580EX providing some nice rim light here. It's not as harsh as it looks on the video here. You'll see that later. Thanks for watching. I hope this will be of some use to some of you. And I also wanted to thank you very much for everyone who left comments and ratings on my last photo and YouTube video for the strawberry dropped into water shoot. Thank you very much for those. And for my next video, I'm hoping to do one on an eBay product shoot. That will be pretty simple and pretty fun. So I'll see you next time.